Hello, I'm Pin, and welcome to Cubic Odyssey, which is Minecraft meets No Man's Sky, if I had to sum it up in a few words. I covered this one in the Next Fest, I think in February, and I streamed it rather than actually making a video, so it should be on my live tab somewhere. But I ended up really enjoying this one, and I think I finished the demo all the way to the end. You couldn't actually fly off out of atmosphere, but you can do in the main game. And the demo at the time of recording is still on the Steam page, so as always I'll leave some handy links for you down below in the description if you want to check this one out for yourself, wishlist it, all that good stuff. It comes out on the 14th of May, and thank you to the developers for sending me a key. So let's just kind of jump straight into this one, shall we? And we'll just go new character. You can set up and change the characters. There's also a few character classes, so I'm going to be the miner, I think, but there's a crafter. You get various bonuses. There's a pilot, so there is co-op, so you could possibly up to 4 players, so you could each specialize in a different area. Someone's the miner, someone's the knight, the fighter essentially, and that sort of thing. There's a few things down here to set, but I'm going to leave those standard. I think this open adventure disables, yeah, the main quest line and that sort of thing, because we're sent out into the galaxy to fight the Red Darkness, which has destroyed our home planet. We crash land on a planet and then have to rebuild from there. But let's just kind of make a character, shall we? Change the hair. There we go. Let's go with that. Let's see what hairstyles we've got. Quite a few, actually. And then you can kind of rotate them round. There we go. Let's go with that. What about the gear color? We just go something. Could just go white. Yellow. Definitely don't want that. I think it's based off your hair color, or maybe not. Oh, there's a lot of colors, isn't there? Let's just go with the white one. That's fine. So let's start this off. There is an intro, which I'll let play out, but it may have music on it. I am in streamer mode, so hopefully you guys get to see that, but I may have to cut it out.
Once upon a time, in a galaxy far, far away, an amazing, peaceful civilization was flourishing. Led by noble Queen Atia, they mastered the arts of building and crafting. They created things of unimaginable beauty and ruled over thousands of planets. Their culture flourished and lasted thousands of years, full of joy and happiness. Until one day, the day Red Darkness appeared at the heart of the galaxy. It spread and corrupted everything it touched. Understanding the grave danger, the Queen decided on one final desperate act: to select her bravest knights and send them far away into the unknown, to the empty margins of the galaxy. Their mission is only one: learn more about the darkness and find a way to fight it. Each of them is expected to survive, rebuild, and rise to overcome the darkness. The final hope of saving the galaxy. You are one of these knights, and your epic journey starts now.
Okay, so here we are, crash landing on the planet after being shot down by, I'm not sure who, to be honest, but I'm sure that'll get explained. There's our little kind of helper drone that kind of takes you through the tutorial. And I think he goes out scanning for minerals as well. So press that to open our tab. So we've got our character here. Because we're a miner, we've got some extra mining resources, speeds. But as you do crafting, combat, etc., let's get that out of the way, these things slowly level up. So you kind of level by doing, which I'm always a big fan of. So this is our ship, and it's made a big hole in there. Pretty sure there's resources there. We've got to make our way to these ruins over here. Let's do that next. And we'll just follow the tutorial. Request an extractor from the little guy. So there's a few things you have to request from him. So an extractor, and this is basically our mining tool that we're going to use. So let's do that. That's great. So a lot like No Man's Sky, you just, point your laser at it and extract various resources. And they'll kind of drop down a bit like Minecraft or Vintage Story. There we go. And I know I'm going to need wood. It wants me to get leaves, but I know I'm going to need wood, so I'm going to just cut this tree down. And in the demo, ooh, aggressive fauna. Okay, well, we're going to keep an eye on that. Pretty sure there was a day-night cycle as well, and hostile creatures come out at night. So we'll need to get a weapon before then. Oh yeah, I did get some saplings. Let's plant the saplings again. Nope, sorry. There we go. Let's just do that. And then request a crafting bench. All right, little buddy, there you go. Also request a gun off of him eventually, but we'll wait for it to ask us for that. Oh, is that the thing? Is that the hostile thing? Yeah, it's going in that direction, so thankfully not too hostile. There we go. And then we want to craft a bandage because that's what the leaves are doing because we're a little bit damaged. You can see we've got a health bar. And then unlike Minecraft, it's not food, it's sort of batteries. But I think we can upgrade those, upgrade our suit, that sort of thing. Oh, there's the day-night cycle down in the bottom there, in the middle. Yeah, there we are. So it's daytime at the moment. So what did it want me to do, sorry? Oh, heal myself. Yeah, duh. Let's do that next. There we are. Gather trees from trunks, which I've done. Craft a wood chest. So let's do that next. Grab that. We always need some storage. Plop that down there. That's good. Deploy the bench. And craft the backpack next. I think it... yeah, I've got that stuff as well. Kind of wanted to chop down that wood because, yeah, you're going to need it. So I've got a little bit of storage now. Our backpack. Gather dirt. Let's grab a bit more of that than we need. So when you point your tool at something, you can see down in the bottom left there, there's like stone, for instance. We're going to need that, so I'm just going to dig some of it up now. And then there's dirt as well, so shroomy dirt. We'll grab a bit more of that than we need, though. I think we might actually need some more wood, mightn't we? Gather stone, yeah. So it wants me to gather stone next, so let's do that. We do get a better extractor, so hopefully we can get that this episode, because, yeah, that was definitely a lot quicker. And it's also tier 2 resources as well that you have to gather up. This guy, I think you can send him out and do little scans. Put like an upgrade chip on him or something and scan for various minerals. But for now, basic refinery, that's good. Put that down next. We'll just put that there for now. And then, yeah, I think it's going to want me to get wood. Yeah, burn wood in the refinery. So take all the leaves off because we'll need all this stuff anyway. Good. And then we'll plant the saplings again as well because, yeah, why not? We'll get some trees back. Let's just take the wood off. We've got to make charcoal to start with to heat it up. Get it going. We've got another sapling. Let's do that. Sorry, let's go there. Let's just plop that back down for now. Probably won't build here, but it's just a good start spot, isn't it? So yeah, put the fuel in there. There's some little bars that kind of show the heat, and then you put your raw materials in there, and they come out there. At the moment, I think there's only one slot, but you can kind of upgrade that eventually. Let's split that stack. Chuck that in there because we need to power that. And then, as you can see, that's gone in there and kind of filled up that little fuel bar. And then we are making coal. It's not charcoal, but yeah, you know. And I think it wants me to burn dirt, doesn't it? Sure it does. Put that in there. Yeah, there we go. That's good. And then it shows you what is in the thing as well, which I kind of like that. So let's go there. And it wants me to make a fuel cell, which kind of powers various equipment, tools, gear, that sort of thing as well. So yeah, it's kind of like our food bar in Minecraft, for instance. So where is he? Request a weapon. There he is. Request a weapon. I think it's just a little pistol. Yeah, there we go. Let's kind of organize. Let's put that there. Kind of put that, say, there. Sure if I actually need that on my tool belt. There we go. Let's put that in there. And then we've got a much easier time of it. Yeah, not really much, but... oh, hello. Basic weapon. Ah, so there's the minerals. So this is going to teach you about mining. There we are. That's good. So the ship has crashed and opened up a load of ore veins. But I'm pretty sure meteorites and stuff rained down in the demo as well and opened up some like rare resources and stuff like that. So it wants me to gather copper. So let's go and do that next. And eventually you can kind of get that guy to scan for like iron and copper. And there were like tier 2 resources like, I think it was like tin or something. And some other ones, silicon maybe. I can't remember exactly what it was. But yeah, these are kind of tier 1. So you can see down there. T1, iron. I'm just going to gather all of this because it wants me to do copper. But it also is going to want me to gather aluminium and iron, I think, as well. So we're just going to gather it all. I think that is coal. Yes, it is. That's good. And that's the copper we're looking for. But I'm pretty sure once you gather that, it then tells you to, yeah, gather iron. And then refine the iron as well. So I think I am just going to grab a bunch of this because we're going to need it anyway. So let me mine. Oh, is that one of the... Hang on, hold that thought. Ah, there we go. That's a tier 2, but I can't really mine it. I mean, I can, but it's going to take forever. So, yeah, so that's tin, and there's a bunch of others as well. But yeah, I'm just going to grab a bunch of this stuff because we are going to need it. Okay, so there we are. It wants me to mine iron, so I'm doing that. I did dig up some coal also, and I also got a bit more trees as well because we're probably going to need those. I don't think we need a huge amount of that though, do we? I think we just need like perhaps one batch of each. Yeah, I think it just wants me to do copper and then iron and aluminium, I think it is. So obviously we've only got one input or sort of processed slot at the moment, but yeah, we can upgrade that, I think. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, silicon, silver, some wiring, and you could do that with the workbench as well. Pretty sure then it wants me to do aluminium, so I'm just going to kind of throw that in. Pretty sure it does. Let's just grab that. Yeah, refine the aluminium, and then the same here. Yeah, copper, some wood, etc. So yeah, we can upgrade that. I'm pretty sure we'll get to that though at some point. There we go. Grab that. And then craft a shock stick. Let's do that next. Oh, I need a little bit more stone. Let's just grab some stone from this ruin. So there we are. And make the shock stick. Good. So we've got another weapon. Let's see what else. It wants us to gather sand, I think, for glass, doesn't it? So let's just let that... Should we just let that cook off? Yeah, we'll just let that keep cooking. Let's do that. Let's put some stuff in here, shall we? Yeah, let's do that. Throw all of these in there, why not? Yeah, right, I've just put some wood in there just to make a little bit more coal because we're running out of that. So, going to need to keep that going. I'm pretty sure the sand was down in this, yeah, down in this direction somewhere. There we go. Ah, there's a desert just over there, I think, as well. Yeah, there's a bunch of different biomes. The map's pretty big as well, and I'll say you can fly out of atmosphere, but I just couldn't do that in a demo. Let's gather up that. It's going to want us to make, yeah, refine it into glass sheets. That's what I figured. But we'll just grab a little bit extra. There we go, 11. That'll be enough to get us started. So there we are. Go through that. We'll just set that off. So yeah, I'll say I'll put some wood in there just so we'd have a little bit more resources because yeah, we're running a little bit low on the coal. Let's come over here. And then it wants us to make some glass. So it's telling us about the darkness. Let's put the coal straight in there because we're going to need it. And then maybe we'll just split the stack. Like, there we go. Let's just put that in there because it probably only wants us to make one, doesn't it? Right, that's a lot. Right, well, let's leave that. Find sand in the glass sheets. Craft a scanner. There we are. So, yeah, okay. Night is approaching. Fast. Beware during the night. Dangerous creatures. Roam free. Yeah. Scanner. So I'm going to need some copper ingots. Do I not have any of those? Oh, it does take the stuff out of the chest. That's good to know. So I'm going to need a little bit more copper. So let's grab all of those. Let's put those in there like so. That's great. And then we'll get that going. And then we can craft the scanner. And then it's going to probably introduce me to the underground mining, which is really cool, actually. I really liked that. So let's grab that. We'll just kind of let that finish, shall we? So scanner. There we are. That's great. Let's throw some of this stuff in there for the moment. So that's good. Right, equip the scanner. And then it is Q, I think, isn't it? Q to use the scanner. Okay, so there we are. We've got to continue working on the base and try and repair the ship. Although the ship looks pretty beyond repair, doesn't it? But there we go. So upgrade the crafting bench. It wants me to do that next, doesn't it? So let's just grab the copper. So we just need to go and grab some trees. See if we've got trees. Let's switch the light off as well because we don't really need that on just yet. Here we go. And yeah, these trees, this mushroom tree grew to like a ginormous thing in my demo game, as I remember. I kind of tunneled it out. But yeah, let's just grab as much of this as we can for the moment. Do we need 4? Okay, that's enough. Yep, that's good. Seem to remember keep needing wood, so I think planting those saplings was a good idea. Got to upgrade the workbench, so let's go over here. Upgrade. Perfect. There we go. Craft a 2. Yeah, there we are. That's the one. So that's the one we want. Extractor. So I need iron and ferro lenses. Okay. So parts. I think, can you click on the parts? I'm sure you could click on the parts and it showed you where they were, but ooh, a fishing rod, water collector. That's the sand. Let's craft those. That's great. So we've got that. So what else do we need? Just need some iron, which we should have. Yeah, we've got a little bit of that left. Let's throw that in there as well. Keep this thing going. It's great. Perfect. Yeah, really digging this game, man. Great game. I think I might just throw that wood in there just to make a bit more go there. That might just be enough. Yep, there we go. I might throw that in there just to get some extra charcoal. We need that, so let's do that, I think. And yeah, we've got our new extractor, so we'll just throw that one away because I don't think I need that anymore. Throw that there. And there we go. Yeah. Craft a wiring set. Okay, let's do that as well. We've got parts, wiring. Got enough stuff for that as well. Perfect. Let's throw that in there just to keep that furnace going, I think. Brilliant. Craft the wiring. What else does one? Craft a drone scanner. Ah, that was it. Drone scanner. So we need those lenses. Oh, I thought we'd actually use the glass, but we're just making sand. Okay, interesting. And then drone parts. Scanner, yeah, so you can give them a few little weapons and stuff as well, couldn't you? That's good. Equip the drone scanner. Where is he? Yeah, here he is. So we want to put that. Oh, is it on him already? Oh, I think it's already on him. Direct him to, so tab, UB, and then we could just say, like, find coal or something. He'll scan around. And yeah, he should, yeah, give you a target location if there's some there. Anything else? Let's switch the light off again. I keep switching my light on. Yeah, it's just over there. Okay. So we then... Oh, gather gold. Can I get you to gather gold? Kind of want to go and get that. We'll start a mine shaft. A bit far away though, isn't it? But there we are. Let's start a mine. We might as well. We're going to need one, so let's just start one off. There it is. So yeah, that's the stuff that he just detected. And as you can see, we're kind of cutting through this stuff a lot easier. Pretty sure we should be able to get him to show us where gold is. I think. And no, you can get him to scan for any. That was it. You can, it's specific resources, or you can get him to scan for a tier 2. That was it. Yeah. Or you could still use his scan. So yeah, he's detected something down there. So yeah, I think that was kind of roughly where my other mine went, didn't it? So if we kind of go down here, start cutting our way to that. Now that's just a tier 2 resource though, I think, isn't it? It's just, you just have to keep getting him to do that. Yeah, I remember. Thought I just had to dig, but I think I used him, so... Let's get down roughly on that level and then we'll start digging towards it. That's good. Yeah, really digging this game. Unintended, I guess, on that one. There we go. This tier 2 extractor is just so nice as well. Compared to the other one, it'll take you long to get it, so... Definitely worth it. This possibly will be gold, but see on that one. That's what it's wanting me to find. Silver. Okay. So we can then scan for silver. I think really, I might just go back. Oh, hello. What's that? Oh, it's more silver again. Okay, fair enough. Let's go back up to him again, and I'm just going to have to keep rinsing and repeating. I think until until we find one. So hang on, where are you? Oh, well, I don't actually need to go there, do I? I can just do it from here. Yeah, and then that's filled in another resource that he can scan for. Aha! After many scans, I think I have found the gold. There we go. Oh yeah, nice little node of it actually. That's good. Grab all of that. I think I've done 3 or 4 and it was all silver. But that's good. We managed to get some gold. Perfect. Yeah, I really like this game. It's great. We're going to have to refill our battery at some point as well. Because, yeah, we're starting to get a little bit low. Refine the gold. Let's do that next. So let's chuck the gold. Oh, sorry, that's copper, isn't it? We don't want that. We want that. There we go. Yeah, the tier 2 resources look a little bit different. So we'll just let that finish up. And then we should be good to go there. Probably want to get some more. Make a battery. Oh, we could make a tier 2 battery. I wonder if it wants me to do that. Kind of see what it wants me to do next, but I am going to need battery fairly soon, aren't I? So there we go. That's good. Gather gold indigo. We've done that. Craft a drone stun stick. Oh, okay. Drone parts. Ironstone powder. Oh, so I just need stone. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there was a little craft thing. Yeah, I thought so. It's good. So if you don't know what it is and you've got the parts, you can click on that and it crafted it. Yeah, I thought that was a thing. Where is he? Oh, he's got it. He's got his gun. Craft an armory bench. Get a little bit dark, isn't it? So, armory bench. So I need a bunch of that stuff. So yeah, you just click on this. Then it shows you what you need and how you can craft it. And then you go back and just do that. I think that's brilliant. Oh, I need a silver ingot. Okay. And then a connector. I need some silicon and some tin. Ooh. Okay. Right, so I'm going to have to find... Okay, I know where silicon is. And I can get that. But I don't... And I've got tin. But I don't know... I don't know... Is it silicon? Sorry. No, I need to find silicon, so I need another scan, don't I? Okay, I'm going to have to go down and look for that then. Alright, yeah, let's do that then. I'll set some refining off. Okay, right. Well, I was just coming up. I'm still looking for the silicon, but I think there's pirates. Yep. Ow. Oh, use your thing, buddy. There you go. Yep, my HP is critical. Right, okay. I was coming back up as well because my battery was low. So I definitely need some bandages to start with. Let's craft some of those. Can I just use those from there? Oh yeah, I can. That's good. And then I need a fuel cell. I think let's just do this tier 1. Oh man, I need a load of coal. Okay, that's not good. Oh, there we are. Let's take some of that. Been just refining, so let's just kind of refine some more of this stuff whilst I've been down there. But yeah, I'm still looking for the silicon. I have not found that yet. What do we need for that? Leaves, stuff like that. But organic matter, yeah, I've not found any of that yet. So let's just stick with a bandage for now. And then I'm going to make one of those because, yeah, I'm starting to run low on batteries. So, yeah. Oh, actually, I've probably got a spare one on me already, haven't I? Because we crafted it. Never mind. There we are. I think we can loot that guy. Also think you could stop picking up this stone. Thinking about it. I think it was this game. Can we loot that guy? Oh, he's just got some wire. Fair enough. But yeah, it is nighttime. And yeah, I've still not found that silicon yet. There's probably going to be a lot of cuts in here. But it's a lot easier when you're down in the mine. You can get him to scan, and it's a lot closer than when you're up on the surface, it seems. But it takes a bit of time for his batteries to charge. So yeah, I'm just going to have to keep going on that one. And yeah, hopefully we get there. But anyway, back down in the mine we go. Oh, hello. There's a meteor. I just found the silicon. And there's a meteor crashing to the ground now. Oh, it's going to take out the bit. Oh, there's a big mushroom. Landed on top of a tree? Look, it landed on top of a tree. Right, I was just trying to find my way out of this very confusing mine. And yeah, that's happened. So, yeah, it's going to be a lot of cuts in this one, as I say. I got to just try and find my way out. I can't remember where I went. Finally, I've made it back to the surface. It is nighttime, but there is this giant tree that has spawned. Is that where the... is that where the meteorite crashed? I have no idea. We'll have a look on that. It might be on the map. But bottom line is we should be able to make the armory bench. Yes, no, maybe so. Yes, there we go. Oh, damn it. I've got enough space. Yeah, I'm sure you could get rid of... So you're not picking all this stuff up, because I've got so much of it. I just don't need it. I'm sure there was a way of, like, saying, no, I don't want that, and you could just kind of get it deleted. Or am I thinking of another game? Might be thinking of another game. But there we go. And then we craft the armory bench, finally. Oh my god, that took forever. That took a long time. Deploy the armory bench. There we go. And then craft a jetpack. Oh, well, that's going to be very handy, isn't it? And then I'm going to need more silicon and tin ore, which I do have. Wiring. Make a couple of those. So that's good. And then, oh, it's this gel. There we go. And then I just need some tin. Thought I had some of that. I've got plenty of tin anyway. There we go. We'll just cook some of that up. And that's all good. There we go. The tin. Let's get that. Put some of that wood in there because, yeah, we're going to run out. So please don't need any more silicon because that was a nightmare. Although actually I can search for the silicon now, so that's a good thing. So there we go. We now have a jetpack because if we go there, yeah, we can search for silicon. It's just you got to find it. So yeah, craft a suit. I think the jetpack. Yeah, if we like hold the space bar, but yeah, it's not a very good one at the moment. Suit. So again, we need a little bit of wiring. I need some iron for that. I need more silicon. Got aluminium. Ironstone is not a problem. We can craft that. That's easy enough. So yeah, I'm going to need to get some more iron. Might have some already. Grab that. Let's chuck those in there. We'll make some more coal. And then, no, I don't have any, so I'm going to have to look for some iron. Okay, alright. Yeah, you can see how much gold I got. That was insane. The amount of gold time it kept taking me to gold, tin, or silver. I just could not find silicon. But, yeah, now we should be able to scan for everything. So if we go silicon, he should point out some silicon for us. I can then go and get some, and then I'll get him to get some iron as well. Right down there. Perfect. Right, I'll be back down into the mines of Moria. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I think I've got, yeah, all of that stuff. I love this crafting system where you just click on the spanner. So let's do the tier 1 suit. There we are. Now we are fully kitted out for space. There we are. Perfect. Craft a suit. Oh, repair the speeder. There we are. And then we get a little land vehicle. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they give us a... Don't they give us a ship? Maybe it wasn't capable of space flight. But it's kind of a basis to build ours. Oh, that's what the smoke is over there. Let's go for that. Oh, wow. I just realised how long I've been recording. Damn, this is a fun game. Okay. Let's repair the speeder, and then I think we'll call it an episode. And then I might record one straight after, to be honest. I'm really enjoying this game. Let's just go over here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got a ship in a demo, but maybe it wasn't capable of space flight. You certainly couldn't leave, but obviously it was a demo, so, you know. So we need to go over here. I don't know if I've got the stuff to repair it, so interact. Right, so I need wire. All right, okay. Pin that. Perfect. So I need more iron, so I'm going to have to go mining again. There might be some left in the hole that we crashed into. There's also, yeah, I forgot to show you the map here. So I'm not sure what that is. Oh, is that our base? No, that's our base, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So there's a city, there's something there, and then there's a city over here. So you kind of see cities, undiscovered. So there's something there that we haven't discovered yet. And I don't see a meteor crash. Maybe that's the undiscovered thing. Once we get the bike up and running, though, we'll be able to go out and look for that a little bit easier, won't we? But yeah, it seemed to crash in one of these big giant mushroom trees. So which one it crashed in? It might be the one right next to us, but yeah, I've been down in the hole for so long, I had no idea. But anyway, let me get enough stuff together to get this thing going. We might need some fuel as well, but I can't remember if there's anything left in here. There's a little bit, isn't there? Kind of go for it. Okay, here we are. I have got all the materials, so we should now be able to repair this thing. Let's go. There we go. Repair the speeder, interact, and there we are. Brilliant. Craft a travel point. I think we're going to go to a city, if I remember rightly, and then we kind of make a teleporter back again. Yep, that's pretty cool. I think we need batteries for this thing as well, by the looks of it. But yeah, there we go. Let's just have a little kind of spin around, shall we? Let's go to... Where was that? There was a unexplored place, but it seems to have gone now. Oh, I think that was probably that thing, wasn't it? Yeah, that was the bike. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, I think for now, I think this is a good place to call it, and I think we'll end the episode. So I've got a vehicle, and then I think there's some other things. We've got to go to some of the cities and talk to them, if I remember rightly. And then if I just press E, I get off it. Yeah, there we go. Brilliant. So we've got our own little bike, and we should be able to get a ship, hopefully, in the next episode. So yeah, if you like that one and want to see more, let me know in the comments down below. Hit the like and subscribe and all that jazz. But I think for now, this is where I'm going to call it, and I'll end the episode. So if you like that one, please give me a thumbs up. Comment your thoughts down below. Subscribe for more. I really do appreciate it. Stay safe out there, everyone, and I'll catch you next time.